Good morning, Missy Bunch here. Thank you so much for joining me. I have my coffee in my favorite mug. This was my dad's. And I think I'm going to call these Mornings with Missy because it has a catchy ring to it. So here's the deal. Someone asked me yesterday how I get private clients. And I read the question a couple times, and I just thought it was one of the most intelligent questions I've been asked in a while. And it's so simple, but no one's ever asked me that before in 9 years of coaching people. So I wanted to take the time and really answer the question and not rush through it. So this is why I'm choosing to do it on IGTV, so you can access this whenever you need to. And I'm going to give you my honest answers. So how do you get more private clients? I don't know the right way to do this, okay? This is my journey, and this is what I did. And I just hope that it's helpful to you, okay? So cheers. Okay, that's hot. It's like 90% decaf because I obviously don't need more energy. And some coconut creamer if you're wondering, because you probably are, because you're a health freak, and I love it. Okay. So I wrote down some bullet points on a receipt from Trader Joe's. The number one thing, so I have 5 things we're going to go over. 5 things to help you get private clients. 1, you need to be very resourceful. Okay, so you look out at your community and get really creative. Get resourceful about who would benefit from your services. So I'm going to mix a couple of these bullet points up with each other, but resourcefulness is huge because you think your bubble is smaller than it actually is. You're like 1 or 2 or 3 people removed from working with someone really fancy pants or really wealthy or really connected or, those kind of people. So you just have to get resourceful and utilize what you can. So with that, you want to mix in, you have to be confident. Resourceful is number 1, and number 2 is you have to have confidence. And by confidence, I mean confidence in what your service is, what you provide to people. Why do I want to pay you however much you charge? Let's say $100 an hour to just make it easy, okay? Why would I pay you $100 for an hour or less, to be honest? I am 55-minute sessions because it took me like 5 years to figure out that doing back-to-back 60-minute, like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., that just sucked. So I just asked people, can we do 55 minutes so I can pee and wash my hands? Does that sound good to you? And everyone's like, yeah, that's cool. So my rule is we have 55-minute sessions. No one cares. It's all good. Okay? Now, mixing resourcefulness with confidence, you have to ask. You have to ask them if they would be interested in coming in for a consult. You silly goose. If you don't ask for it, they ain't gonna come. Because imagine if you just said, someone's squat looked really weird and you're like, wow, I could really help them. And you just think it in your head 100 times, I could really help them. But you never go up to them with confidence and just say, hey, I really think we could be the right fit. I would love to contribute to your health journey. Let's get this squat cleared up. It might take 1 session. It might take 4 to 8 sessions. But once you learn the squat properly, you never can unlearn it, right? You can atrophy and you can get weak, but once you learn techniques, it's a lifelong study and a lifelong practice. So ask. I have no problem asking. I have no problem being resourceful, and I'm very confident in my skill set. So those three things are already maybe setting me apart. I'm not sure, but having clients is never a problem for me. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. And again, I hope it's helpful. So we're on number 3. Ask your peeps. Ask your people that you love working with if they have anyone else that is like them, right? Because you want to ask your favorite clients so that you get more people like them. Okay, so how I really started way back in the day in 2010 is I used to teach a lot of boot camp classes. So I taught like 4 times 4 is 16. I taught like 16 to 18, 19 classes a week. So I would teach like 2 in the morning, 2 at night, 2 in the morning, 2 at night, Monday through Thursday. So that's 4 times 4 is 16. And then maybe 1 to 3 on a Friday morning or 2 to 3 on a Saturday. So let's say I taught 16 to 20 classes a week. Let's say there's 10 to 30 people per class. Every time you teach a class, that's an opportunity to have a private client. So if you are someone who is in front of people, especially in group settings or semi-private group settings, that's the moneymaker right there, because you know when you're teaching class, there's that one person you really wish would just hire you for like 4 sessions so they could just fix their hinging pattern. All you want to do is get their deadlift better, right? Or their single leg deadlift or whatever it is, or talk to them about their core and breathing, whatever it is. Maybe it's just that they need to feel special, and a couple sessions with a coach boosts someone's confidence immensely. And if you ask them if they would be interested in working with you one-on-one, do you know what? It makes them feel special. It makes them feel noticed. And there is no one on earth that doesn't want to be noticed by their coach. I promise you that. As a dancer, if my instructor even looked at me, I would have a good day, because I was like, she looked at me. And if I got a correction, then you know she's looking. Ho. If you never get corrected in a dance class, that's a really bad sign, to be honest. If you get corrected a lot, that means they're actually paying attention to you and they care about you. Now, this is just the dance industry, so I'm not trying to put that on anybody, but okay, I hear a garbage truck, I'm sorry. So we're on 3. Get resourceful, be confident, and ask. Ask if they're interested. Okay, 2 left. We're at 3 out of 5. The 4th thing I do to get private clients is I get reviews. So back in the day, when I didn't have any reviews, what I would do is I would actually coach people for free. Maybe it wouldn't be for a whole hour. Sometimes it would be more than an hour. Sometimes it would be 30 minutes, just depending on the case and depending on your schedule and, your vibe with that person and the rapport, right? Obviously. With some people, an hour feels like a long time. And with some people, an hour feels like 3 minutes. So what I would do is I would say, hey, I'm really trying to build my business. I would love to provide to you a free session, and all that I ask for is a review. How does that sound? It will take like 2 minutes of your time. Yeah, a free session? For 2 minutes of my time to write a review for how amazing you are? Cool. People are so happy to write a review for you, so make sure you get those reviews. It doesn't seem like a big deal, and I know some people think it's super annoying, but it's crucial to your growth. I have probably worked with thousands of people, and I maybe have 500 reviews or something, right? It's a fraction of who you actually work with. Because here's the deal. You could ask 10 people for a review, but 2 are probably going to really do it. So keep that in mind. Not everyone you ask is going to actually do it. I will say this. It's 2019. It's March. Yelp is dying. I'm kind of over them, unfortunately. That's actually how I got a lot of my business in San Diego, was through Yelp. I have 60 reviews that people can't see and 30 that people can. So I have 90 reviews and people can see 1/3 of them. So I'm starting to use Google Business reviews and also Facebook reviews now in lieu of Yelp. If someone writes me a review though, I do just say, hey, would you mind putting them everywhere? Copy and paste it into Yelp, Facebook, and Google Business. It's kind of takes them the same amount of time anyways. If no one knows how to copy and paste, that's kind of a problem, but most people do. Depends how old your clients are. So Yelp's kind of bumming me out. In San Francisco, I used Thumbtack. That was a real crucial piece of my business. My first couple years, I calculated that I got 13 clients through Thumbtack, and most of them were long-term, 2 to 3 times a week for years clients. Thumbtack was amazing. It doesn't really work in San Diego as well. And I've tested out different marketing strategies in San Francisco, Chicago, and San Diego. And I can give you my 2 cents on how each city is different. You can't expect the same thing to work because it doesn't. That's another video. Okay, so we've done 4 things that will help you get private clients. 1, be resourceful. 2, be confident. 3, ask. 4, get reviews however you can. And ask your favorite clients for the reviews, by the way. Don't ask the person you hate working with. First of all, don't take them on as a client. But if you have to, don't ask that person for a review because you don't want more people like that client. You want reviews from people you love working with and you will get more of them. I only work with people I like now. That's it. Period. I don't care. Now I'm interviewing clients if they're going to work with me because my time and my sacred, precious energy will only be distributed to people that deserve it. And I know that sounds harsh, but I'm freaking getting too old for this stuff. Okay. Now, perk your little ears up because this is number 5. The number 1 thing you have to do to get private clients is you have to blow them away and deliver a result. Boom. Okay? When someone works with me, they think they're going to get X. I give them XYZ times 50. I don't even care. I give 150% of myself in that hour as if my life depended on it. Okay, I'm not that intense, but like kind of. You need to deliver like being with that person is a privilege. It's an honor. It is sacred. They came to you with their hard-earned money. And most of all, people, they came to you with their trust. That's the biggest thing. They have a lot of options to pick a coach, a healthcare practitioner, acupuncturist, massage therapist, chiropractor. There's so many options for healing. And the fact that they chose you is huge. And you want to act like it's a big deal to you. There's a million other places they could be, and they could be Googling it on a YouTube video. So just blow them away. And my personal secret to getting private clients, because once you deliver a ridiculous result to one, there is no way they're not going to tell their friends and loved ones. My highest honor is when I work with someone and then they send me their mom, their dad, their kid, and their siblings. Like one client can turn into like 8 if you just deliver with your heart. And if your heart's not in it, you need to freaking, I don't want to say come to Jesus if you don't believe in that, but like, you know what I'm saying. You need to reorganize and realign your morals, your values, and your passion, because this job is a privilege and an honor. Now, I'm not saying it's not exhausting and totally tiring to be emotionally connected to all these people, but I always say being a personal trainer and rehab coach is like having a lot of boyfriends and girlfriends. because I care about if you're a coach, we care about each and every one of them. We care about what they're doing, if they're happy, their health, just like you would your partner, right? So you're kind of dating a lot of people all at once. Okay, so I got on a tangent, but my number one thing that I do with people, the actual secret, is I have an intention of leaving everyone that sits in front of me for a consult. I have an intention of leaving them feeling heard, acknowledged, and validated for what they're going through. To them, it's everything. Even though to us, it might seem simple or remedial or, level 1. It doesn't matter. To them, it's everything. If you leave someone feeling heard, your life will change. There is a huge difference between waiting to talk and listening. And my friends, if you practice listening, I promise you will have freaking clients knocking at your door, so many you won't even know what to do with. So my job as a healer, a practitioner, a personal trainer, whatever I am, is treat the human being first. Most of their life, they feel like they're repeating themselves and no one is taking them seriously. I just feel like, I can't turn my glutes on. In your head, you're like, okay, that's so easy to fix. To them, it's everything. Just validate them. Wow, that must be really frustrating. How does that impact the quality of your life? Let them talk a lot. Okay, so in my consults, people talk a lot. I ask questions and then they talk a lot, even though it sounds like I talk a lot, but after they talk, I talk. Okay, you guys, the top 5 things to do to get you more private clients. 1, what is it? Be resourceful. 2, be confident in your skill set and stay in your lane. 3, ask. 4, get reviews. The more detailed, the better. Not vague, like, she's amazing. No, details. Okay? 5, deliver. Blow them away. Leave them feeling heard, acknowledged, and validated. And try that for a little while and let me know how it goes. Have a great day.